Hi, I'm Jane Esselstyn, and I'm here alone today because my mom and I are social distancing for this who knows what period of time. So we're doing a recipe today that starts with a cooking of an onion. So I'm going to put this in my pan. You can hear that onion sizzle. It's just in a pan over here. And I'm going to try to keep talking to you and cooking this onion because this is a really exciting recipe. It's called Jalepeño and Salsa corn muffins. These are so delicious. We used to serve these at all of our women's events. So it's on page 135 of the Prevent and Reverse Heart Disease Cookbook if you have it and you want to follow along. My mom is with us in spirit. She's just next door, but she can't be this close. So my onion's going to cook away. Here, the first thing you add to the onion, you add a diced up jalapeno. I know it looks like a lot maybe, but it cooks down and it just gives it just some flavor, some power, some punch. And this makes about a dozen muffins, so it won't be that potent per muffin. The next thing we're gonna add is 2 cups of kale, but I don't have kale right now. So we made beets last night and I have these beet greens. Half of them were exhausted and wilted and just almost crispy. They were so dehydrated. But I just chopped them up and it's exactly 2 cups. How perfect. So I'm having beet greens instead of kale. If you've got kale, good for you. I don't, oh, it's so wilted. Ha! It's gonna wilt even more. So we're gonna keep cooking all this stuff down. As that cooks down a little bit, I'm gonna add to this corn. And my corn is still frozen. Can you hear that? And I'm going to add this in. So I've got onions and jalapeno. Oh, it's frozen to the bottom of the cup. All right. Again, I've got onions, jalapeno, not collards. I've got beet greens. Okay, if you have it, and corn. That's gonna cook down for a few minutes. And in the meantime, we're gonna work on the dried part, or the other part of this recipe, which is really exciting. And first thing, I'm gonna try to do in order here, is cornmeal. Cornmeal comes in all different kinds. It's known as polenta in some places, or just cornmeal, coarse ground, this ground, smooth ground, soft ground. Anyway, this is coarse ground. Organic polenta corn grits. It's got all the names going. So we're going to do that. And I prefer using oat flour, so we have oat flour. I actually make a lot of my own oat flour by just taking oats and grinding it up in my Vitamix or whatever high-speed blender you have. And then I'm going to just combine these oats. Check on this stuff. It's so hard without my mom here. One of us will be cooking this and one of us will be doing that. So with every burnt bite of the muffin, I will think of her. Actually, I'll probably take some over to their house and leave them on their doorstep. All right, I'm going to turn these down a little bit because they're doing just fine. Okay, the dry mix here of the oat flour and the corn grits, that wasn't grits, it was, yeah, corn grits or polenta mixed up, and I'm going to add some baking soda to this one and stir that all up. By the way, I have the oven on 400, ready to go. I can't wait for these. I'm actually getting really hungry. So this is all mixed in. And now to this, I know this has not been added yet, but I'm going to add some of the other liquidy things to this. Oh, the sun just came out. Liquidy things to this. And that looks good. Okay. So we're going to add to this applesauce and get my tovolo out. Love these things. If you don't have a tovolo, my mom would be here yelling about it because we just changed our lives. It's the only tool we really love to use in the kitchen. Look at it, squeaky clean. It's like having a little finger to get every little drop out. So we add applesauce, some maple syrup, and we need a cup of salsa, and all of my cups were occupied, so I'm gonna try a cup. Actually, I'm just gonna try, this is gonna be a cup. I'm not gonna measure that. That feels like a cup to me. And it goes, whatever your favorite salsa is. If you don't have a tomato salsa, maybe you have a tomatilla salsa, but just get some sort of salsa in there to add some flavor. And this is sort of a Mexican profile flavor, so a tomato salsa would be best. And then we have 1/2 cup of oat milk. So oat milk has been hard to come by. I think everybody out there is loving the fact that they can get things in bulk and whatnot, and we've all been getting a little more bulk than we probably need in the moment, but oat milk has been one thing that we've loved having. We had a case of it actually before this whole lockdown stuff started. Okay, so this is a pretty unattractive mix so far. A little bit, I'm not even gonna say what it looks like, but it's delicious, and it's gonna be great once we get these veggies in it. Okay, in go the hot veggies. We have got onion, jalapeno, corn, and ideally collards, or ideally kale. Again, I have beet greens. My mom would be so proud of me figuring out how to navigate different kinds of greens. All right, so here we have it. So yummy. So onion, jalapeno, beet greens, cornmeal, oat flour, baking soda, oat milk, applesauce, maple syrup, salsa. Now we're gonna put it in the oven, no, in the cupcake tins or muffin tins, muffin wells, and then get it going in the oven. I use a spoon here. Put these in. This is a great pan given to me, of course, by my mom, and it's got this gold layer that's non-stick, which is just dreamy because I don't have to worry at all if we're making cupcakes or muffins or whatnot, because they're gonna come out. And if I try to make cupcakes sometimes, they, some recipes want you to use a pretty little colorful cupcake wrapper, and all the ones I have, my stuff sticks to the wrapper so much. I'd much rather do cupcakes, sort of naked cupcakes here in this thing, and then maybe plop them into a cupcake wrapper that isn't even baked to it. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and add a little more to each well because I think I have extras. That's so rare to have extra. Usually I have like 11 or 10 muffins because I overfill. I like that I've been kind of cautious here. Okay. Fill these all up. It is so coarse looking, this batter with the coarse polenta, but I think it's going to be just yummy and just full of all kinds of goodness. If you're hearing a lot of background conversation right now, it's because also in this house happening right now is a board meeting. 3 kids are in school, 2 are in college, and they're all doing online classes, and we're all just doing our best. So I'm gonna bake these now, and they go in the oven, 400, for how many minutes? 25 to 28. Keep an eye on it, keep a smell on it, and let's hope they're great. Back in a bit. The muffins are almost done. I can smell them, they smell great. I'm gonna peek and, oh, I went for 28 minutes and they look like they're done. Actually, this is probably 27 minutes. And They are so yummy and savory. And I'm gonna pack some up in here for Ann and Essie. And the kids are all home now, and I got one child up here who's actually, they're having Halloween from school, so do you wanna come try one? What character are you?
I don't know, guess.
Chewbacca. So Chewbacca loves these. Do you remember having jalapeno corn salsa muffins as a kid? Oh, there's our 28 minutes.
I should call them Halloween jalapeno.
Halloween pino muffins. Okay, this is hot, 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 hot. But I want to send Chewbacca back to class with a muffin. Okay. Want to give her a bite? It's hot. Want to give her a taste?
Doesn't affect
All that hair doesn't affect you. Okay, well, I say he's cool. I'm gonna take them out and pack some up for Ann and Essie and next door. And these are best served warm, right? Oh, these are best served warm. Yeah. Yes. Or what does Chewbacca say? I don't know. All right, well, hey, make your own jalapeno corn salsa muffins. They're great because they use scraps of this and that, and they're so yummy. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.